Hola amigazos, ¿cómo están? Hello guys, how are you? Gonza Cordobes here in my studio in Santiago of Chile. Welcome to another video, and in this video I will show you how I record my guitars, and I will be doing like 2 or 3 videos of how to record guitars in a more general way. And in today's video I will show you the vintage way, the way I think it's the best way, but not everybody has the chance to have like a proper room or a proper space to record a cabinet with a mic pre, and to the computer, not tape. Let's not go that far, to the computer, and I will show you how I do it. This is going to be part 1. I'm going to show you just one mic. Let's go. I'm going to be playing with my GNL, just a regular Strati or Super Strati thing, to the Friedman 100 Deluxe, beautiful, and from the Friedman it's going to be one long cable to my cabinet, and in the cabinet there's some great speakers, just one mic. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, consider subscribe, and hit the bell for the notifications. I'm uploading a lot of gear stuff, and now it's recording tip stuff, and in the future it will be music related and tips for guitar players. So if you like that kind of content, welcome to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon. So that's it. I will show you now the whole recording chain. Let's go. So here we are. That is the guitar that I'm going to be using, my GNL. It's a Legacy, USA made, with a humbucker, but it is basically a Strat still. It has a nice brass nut, and it has, as you can see, scallop frets. So some Swedish guitar player will be very proud of me. Now, a cable direct to my Friedman B100 Deluxe. Doesn't matter the settings right now, because what we're talking about is about recording. So there's one long cable that is going to my recording. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Camera, or Mrs. Camera, I don't know. So now let's go to the recording room. It's lights. So here it is, the recording room. It's a very nice space. In the ceiling it has like a concrete thing, so I can make loud noises in here. Now the amp is not too loud. It's not too loud. And as you can see, there's 2 mics, but we're not discussing the 2 mics technique. We're just going to be hearing that one mic, That speaker in there is a Celestion Blackback 76 or 77. Sounds pretty nice. And that is the distance between the grill and the mic, just a 57 to the patch bay, and that's it. The position for the... Oh, this is perfect to explain it. So, there you have your speaker, and now I'm kind of aiming to that place. This is the dust cap, the cone, the dust cap, so I'm like in there aiming, and there's a little bit of angle, it's not straight. That affects in a EQ way. You can experiment with that. It's you can get a lot of different sounds, but basically if you are aiming to the right spot between the dust cap and the cone, you will have a good balanced sound. So that's it, just direct. And now let's go and hear it. So we shot here, that is my console. I'm getting to this preamp. This is a neat clone. It has the right stuff in there, including a Cornhill transformer, so it has the right sound. And the line output of this guy is going to channel 1. And channel 1 I'm doing just a tiny bit of EQing, like 3 dB at 10K and like 1 dB and 1.2K. So that is the Van Halen range of frequencies, around 1K. And I'm doing like a 2 dB boost at 150 Hertz, and that's it. This is my level to Pro Tools, and in Pro Tools it's just one track, that one that says BE. And I'm going to be sending my guitar to a Lexicon staff reverb and an Echo Void delay. So that is the chain, and it sounds pretty great. Now, so the plugins that I'm using is it's a very simple thing, really. What I'm doing with this channel strip, as you can see, if you know something about EQing and channel strip and producing stuff, this EQ, it's going to the compressor. So this EQ is telling the compressor what to compress, and I chose that frequency that I didn't like it that much, maybe a little higher. That is a frequency that I feel like a B attack, awful, and I'm compressing a little bit. So I'm compressing like a higher mids stuff, and then I'm using this EQ. As you can see, it's very subtle on the frequencies, cutting some stuff, and I'm actually boosting more low end than anything else. I'm compressing a little bit more with the 3A type of compressor, and that's it, guys. So it's very subtle. So the sound, it's coming from the guitar, the amp, the cabinet, and this is just spice, but the core of the sound is coming from the real world, not the virtual world of the plugins. So let's hear it. So now with the guitar in my hands, let's check the sound. It's set in the second channel with the saturation switch engaged. It's more heavy than usual BE sound, but it's a good sound. What you're hearing is just one mic to the Blackback. and the effects that you're hearing are from Pro Tools. Nothing in between, nothing in the loop of the amp. It sounds MIDI, and it's the sound. It's the sound. Maybe I can back down the gain in the amp a little bit to get more clarity on the notes. Let's do that. I'm going to put the gain like halfway. That's it. So now the gain is at 5. I feel I lost a little bit of body, so I'm going to put the bass like around 8. Sounds fantastic, and that is pretty nice. How loud it is not too loud, it's not super loud, it's not too quiet either. It's a good volume. If I were playing with a drummer, maybe I will have to play a little louder, so it's not too loud and it records great. With an amp like this, it's designed to get all of the sound with the preamp, not much power amp distortion. So the power amp in this moment is fairly clean, on the sweet spot, I guess. If I want like a clean sound, I could change the channel on the amp or lowering the volume. If your amp allows to, or if your amp has a nice dynamic range, I can get nice clean sounds just with the volume and a different pickup configuration. Maybe I lost a little bit of volume, but I can compensate that on my DAW. Remember, this is not a performance, this is a recording, so you can tweak things a little bit more afterwards, right? Sounds fantastic, just one mic. But the important thing is a good guitar, a great amp, and a good speaker. That combination is winner. If you saw my mic is just the most common mic on planet Earth, the Shure SM57. I don't even know if that guy is like the Chinese copy or what. I just have it, I use it, I love it. And then I have a nice preamp, and that's it. Direct to the DAW, Pro Tools in this case. A little bit of EQ, some effects, and you're good to go. Really a winner sound. It's an awesome sound, right? That's the one. So it's simple. I think you can do it, and if you want that organic sound, and it's going to be your sound and very unique sound, because next time you do it, maybe you will put your microphone a quarter of an inch to one side, it's going to sound great but different, so it's not going to be a generic sound. And that is some of the problems that I see with modern solutions. They're more generic because it's always the same. This is very organic, and it's going to be depending on the day, on your mood, on the cabinet's mood, on the amplifier mood, and it's going to be great. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little recording tip. Thank you guys again. I'll see you next time.